Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And yes honey, check out this wig. This is like my favorite. This is the Lena wig, and I will be doing a video on her, but we're talking about my second Chebe application today. So this is the Chebe hair paste that I purchased from Chebe USA on Etsy, and yes, they had the ingredients listed and instructions. This is my cream, which I purchased from Cultural Naturals. It's like a shea butter mix that they also had the ingredients. I purchased this from my local farmers market. And of course, I'm going to be using water that I put in my, rosemary water bottle, which is mostly water. So let me just take this wig off and get started with the process. Now, you're going to notice that when I take my wig cap off, I'm going to be making a face, and that face is because as soon as I took that wig cap off, Chebe just started dropping everywhere, and the Chebe just continued to fall throughout the entire video. I mean, it was a lot and it was a mess. So here are my hair in the plaits, and as you can see, there's an awful lot of Chebe in there. So I really think I overdid it on my first application. So anyway, we learn as we go on with our regimen, so I'll just keep practicing until I get it right. Now, I'm kind of shaking the braids out a little bit because I wanted some more of the Chebe to fall. I had like towels down over my work area so that it could catch some of that. And of course, I had my Chebe shirt on. So I'm taking down my braids, and I know one of my concerns that I had in the last video was that my hair would be dry, because it just felt like I wasn't putting enough water on it, and the paste felt like it was drying my hair. And the front of my hair actually was dry, but it wasn't dry that it was breaking it. All right, now the strange thing is the back of my hair was still a little wet after the 3 days, but the front of my hair definitely had some dryness, but the dryness wasn't like dryness where your hair is just falling out in your hands. I can't explain it. And people also probably want to know, did I see a difference like in hair growth? To be honest with you, no, I didn't. I did notice that your hair does have a lot of movement, but I attribute that to you having all the Chebe in your hair, and it's like weighing the hair down, so it causes your hair to move. So I think that I'm not going to really know if I notice a difference until I do my first hair wash, which is probably going to be after 2 or 3 more of these applications. I'm going to try to hang in there, so we're going to see what happens. But I'm just taking down the other half of my hair. I'm not going to show me taking down the back. And if you look at my face, I'm saying my face tells it all. I tried to go a little bit closer I filmed on my laptop this time, a little bit close to the cameras to see. If you look real closely, really closely, you can see that Chebe just falling down like it's raining. So I took all of the plaits down, and I'm just going through just to see if there's any knots and tangles. And believe it or not, I did not have any knots and I didn't have any tangles, so that was a good thing. What I did have though was a whole lot of Chebe in my hair, and I mean a whole lot. And I'm going through this like, oh my gosh, I may just have to go in there and wash it. I need to figure out what I'm going to do. Look at my neck on this picture, and this is just the one thing. This is just me taking down the plaits. On another clip, you're going to see the Chebe that was left. It was just a lot. So I was a little heavy-handed. If I use Valerie's formula again, I'm going to just have to remember to not use as much. So I really overdid it. Look at my hair. My hair is brown. So if I ever decided to dye my hair brown, at least I know what my hair looks like. You know how it would look with brown hair, but yeah. So I decided to take the comb and just comb through. And the comb, basically, I really didn't need the comb, but I had to get some more of that Chebe out of my hair. And I didn't want to do a whole lot of shaking because it just would have flew all over the place. So those of you who know what I'm talking about, you know exactly what I was going through with all that Chebe in my hair. If you made the mistake of putting too much in, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I was just combing through basically just to get some of that out. And if you look at my shirt, you can see, I know the lighting is not that good, but it was all over my shirt. It was just everywhere. And when I show you the back of my hair on my neck, oh my gosh. So this is the bounce that I'm talking about. But I think that bounce is only because you had the Chebe in it. So there's some on my neck. There's another clip where you'll see more closely of how much was left on my neck. Alright, so now I'm just going to start putting the application in again. And I'm going to follow the exact same steps that I followed when I did my first application, except I drenched my hair. Now, I plan on using the Chebe paste again next week, but this time I'm going to try it without drenching the hair, because I noticed with the paste, the paste was a whole lot smoother, a whole lot better. It was much easier to apply. You didn't have all that fallout. You know, you didn't have all that going on with the issues that I was having with just the regular Chebe mix that I got from Valerie. The paste is, you know, if you're not looking for a mess, the paste is the way to go. But the directions did say to only slightly wet your hair. But, you know, because of my experience the first time, I think I may have overdone it with wetting it. So I'll try it again with a little, you know, much less water. So here I'm going to show you what the paste looks like, and it's like a gray paste, and it has a lot of essential oils in it, and it's not gritty at all. I mean, it's gritty, but it's very lightly gritty. It wasn't like I picked up a handful of sand in my hair. It was you felt very real small granules. But let me read you the ingredients. It's Chebe powder, beef tallow, ostrich oil, essential oils of rosemary, lavender, and peppermint. And it smelled like all three of those mixed together: rosemary, lavender, and peppermint. So it is a very strong essential oil smell. I mean, very strong. So they did use a lot of the essential oils. I'm thinking the paste is coming up with the beef tallow. That must be that beef fat that I was reading about that they use. So I'm just applying the cream. And after I apply the cream, I think I wet my hair again, and then I just plait it up. And then I'll just skip to when I am done. I'm not going to have you sit through the whole process like I did on my last video. Now, when I plait my hair, when I get down to the bottom, I do like twist the bottom part of my hair when I get to the bottom of the braid. So right now, I'm really looking so much for length because I put so much water on my hair. You right on up, you know, they just slowly shrink up. So next week I'll see what my hair looks like taken down. And what I'll do is I'll do one final, midweek application. And then I might switch to month, unless you indicate in the comments you want me to go longer. So this is just me stretching my hair and not doing a lymph check, just stretching just to see, you know, where it is. So I can start doing some comparisons starting next week. I'll probably do some still frame photos of some of this. So I haven't figured it out. I'm just uploading videos at this point. Alright, and I'm just going to show you what the back looks like. And look at my neck, y'all. And the top of that shirt. Oh my gosh, that stuff was really messy. And it wasn't from the paste, okay? That was from the first application. So I just go and I just, oh, yeah, I need to show you my shed hair. So this is the shed hair that I had. To me, it looked like quite a bit. I can tell you that most of that did come from the back. Some came from the front, but most of it came from the back. So that's the shed hair. So we'll compare my shed hair next week to what I got this week. So I connected the plaits and tied it down. And here's what the paste looks like. It's gray. I might have already shown that to you, but that's what it looks like. And that's how much I used. That's a big difference from how much I used last week. So this 16-ounce jar would last you a long time. So I know I'll definitely be repurchasing, but I still haven't decided which formula I like better. If I like Valerie's formula better or if I like the Chebe paste better. So I'm just putting on my wig cap, and I'm just going to put my scarf on my head because it is nighttime. I'm getting ready for bed, and I'm going to tie my hair down with the scarf for the night, and then that is about it. So if you have any questions, I probably won't, I'm not an expert at this, I'm just starting out, but if you want to see me do more updates than going to month, just let me know in the comments, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks. Bye bye.